Assalamualaikum and very good morning. Okay, let's continue our discussion on the 9.2 population ecology. Okay, let's take a look on the learning standards. Okay, so in the previous video, we already discussed about the quadrat sampling technique. Okay, quadrat sampling technique is a technique used to estimate the population size of plant. Okay, today we are going to discuss the technique for estimation the population size of animals. Okay, the technique is referred to the capture, mark, release, recapture technique. Okay, let's go. So the technique or the method refer to the capture, mark, release, and recapture. Capture, tangkap mark, tanda, release, lepas, and recapture, tangkap semula. Okay, make sure you can remember the method capture, mark, release, and recapture method. Okay, this method is used to estimate the population size of animals such as fox, sharks, snails, millipedes, insects, and butterflies that move freely in an area. Okay, for example, the population of garden snails in a garden and the population of woodlice under a tree. Okay, so to estimate the population size of an animal, we can use this method: capture, mark, release, and recapture method. Initially, a number of animals are captured at random and marked with a ring. Marked with a ring, a tag with non-toxic and waterproof colored ink such as Indian ink or cellulose paint so that they will not be washed off by rain. So the marking must not injure the animal, hinder their movement, or make them more conspicuous or obvious to the predators. Okay, so let's take a look on the steps for capture, mark, release, recapture technique. Okay, so at first step, animals under study are captured randomly in the area of study. So usually in its natural habitat. Then the number of animals captured is recorded. And then every animal captured is marked by using nail polish, paint, or Indian ink. That is referred to the non-toxic and waterproof colored ink. Then the marked animals are then released into the same area of study. They are released. And then after a certain period of time, a second capture is done randomly in the same area of study. Okay, then the total number of animals captured the second time, both marked and unmarked, is recorded. So this is referred to the capture. Capture, mark, and then release, recapture, technique. So make sure you can understand the step of the technique of this method. The population size of the animal in the area can be estimated by using the formula below. So we can estimate the population size of the animal in that area by using this formula. By using this formula. So what is the formula? So population size equal to number of animals in the first capture times with the number of animals in the recapture or number of animals in the second capture. Divide by number of animals that are found in the recapture. Number of animals that are found in the recapture. Yeah, okay. So if you take a look on in the textbook, yeah, the formula is a little bit different. Yeah, little bit different, but it's just the same. Yeah, it's just the same. Okay, so what is the formula? The number of animals in the first capture times the number of animals in the second capture, yeah, and then divide by the number of marked animals in the second capture. Okay, make sure you can understand this formula. Yeah? Okay, I repeat. The number of animals in the first capture times the number of animals in the second capture divide by number of animals, not the number of marked animals. Yeah, marked animals in the second capture. Alright, okay. So after you use this formula, you can estimate the size, the population size of the animal or of the species. Okay, so let's take a look on the assumption. Okay, the following assumptions are made in the capture-recapture method. Okay, what are they? Okay, A, the marked animals are not harmed and there is no predator in the area surveyed. Okay, B, the animal's population is stable with no significant changes during the investigation. For example, immigration or emigration of the animals do not take place and the rate of death is same as the rate of birth. Alright. Okay, then the third one, the marked animals can mix randomly, yeah, in the population before second sample is taken. Okay, so to ensure that the results are more accurate, okay, so usually it is necessary to capture large samples and the animals are captured at random. Of dragonflies in a field. Okay, so this is the data, yeah, about the number of dragonflies in the first sample, which is 30, and then the number of dragonflies in the second capture, sorry, second sample, yes, yeah, second sample, which is 20, and the number of marked dragonflies recapture. Yeah, okay, the number of marked dragonflies in the second capture, which is 5. Okay, so how to estimate the population size? Okay, we use the formula. Yeah, okay, the formula, the number of animals in the first capture times the number of the animals in the second capture divide by the number of marked animals in the second capture, yeah, which is 5. So we will get 120. Okay, that is referred to the population size of the dragonflies. Okay, so I hope you can understand, yeah, how to calculate the population size of the animals by using, okay, by using what method? Capture, mark, release, and recapture method. Alright, so I think that's all for now. So we already end our chapter 9. Alright, so I hope you can um, review again what we had learned in the chapter 9 and do your summative practice 9. Okay, so that's all for now. Thank you.